Hello, everybody. Today I would like to talk about the persistent man. Now, this is a man who is, first of all, if you reject a guy and he said, and you say no, and he keeps persisting after that, that is a red flag in and of itself. Some women are flattered by that, but the reality is that persistence, is disguised. What it really is harassment. Now, if a man is pursuing you and you've already rejected him because, for whatever reason he's creepy or you're not attracted to him, but he keeps pursuing you, he's trying to wear you down. Okay, that's not acceptable. That is harassment, and you do not have to cave or give in to someone like that. You need to get away with that person and report them, to whatever the authorities are, the powers that be, wherever you have to see this person consistently, you know, for him to even be persistent, you need to report that person to the proper authorities. Now, yeah, someone who does not accept your no, um, basically has no respect for you, has no respect for your boundaries, has no respect for your right to reject them, for your autonomy, for anything. They don't have respect. So that's why that is a red flag. You know, this is a mindset of a harasser. This is a mindset of a selfish person who sees you as an object to conquer and, later dispose of. And now I want you guys to be aware that just because a man is nice or, he's bringing you flowers, he's trying to wine and dine or court you in any way, but you've already rejected this man, and especially several times, it doesn't matter if he's nice about it. That is still harassment. I just want you guys to understand this and, let it be clear. There are different types of harassment. There's like aggressive, like go out with me or not, or or else. But there's also the kind of guy who will be persistent, which is really harassment. You shouldn't have to tell a man no more than once. If he comes at you again and you're really not interested, that's when I would start to get concerned. Is after that second time, yeah, that would raise a red flag for me. Because eventually, these men can wear you down, which is not okay. Um, but yeah, I just want you guys to be aware of this. There are different kinds of harassment, and it's not always, aggressive in your face or mean. A lot of harassers are nice, or they seem nice. You know, they're not really nice because they don't actually care about you. They care about themselves and winning you against your better judgment or, you know, free will or whatever the reason was that caused you to not want them in the first place. Always pay attention to how you're feeling when someone like this is pursuing you, when they're around you, and, when like just pay attention to your feelings and your intuition here. It won't steer you wrong. But if you have any doubts about this guy, any questions in your mind at all, or any discomfort, that's your intuition trying to warn you that this person's not up to par. Something's off. I wish ladies would. I mean, women are very intuitive, but a lot of times we do tend to doubt our intuition, or we dismiss it, or we say, oh, it's not a big deal, or, you know, I'm overreacting. You're not overreacting. Okay. Intuition is spot on. The thing is, are you going to trust it? You know, and if you're dealing with something like this, there are, hotlines and everything. Um, there's stalking hotlines, there's, domestic violence hotlines and things like that. So, I encourage you to seek out their advice, seek out their professional advice, because, my advice here is not from a professional standpoint, it's from experience. But, wisdom comes with experience. Um, but yeah, I just want you guys to be aware of the tactics that some harassers can use. And, you know, I should say this, harassers, of course, are not only men, but this has been, from my personal experience what I have experienced um, with some guys in the past. Not all guys, but some of them. So yeah, just be aware. You know, that's not healthy. It's not a healthy attachment to engage with someone who doesn't take no for an answer and, you know, who is pursuing you persistently. I'm not saying consistently, you know, there is a difference there. We're not talking about consistency. That's different, and that's actually pretty healthy, you know, consistent behavior, but that will be a different video. We're talking about a persistent man. You know, some women might, or some people might admire that quality in someone, but not when it's applied to somebody who does not want you. That is not okay, and it's not acceptable. So I just want you guys to recognize when this is happening and, you know, just take a step back and analyze the situation. Like, is this really what you want? If someone is, you know, targeting you with their persistence, because you can convince yourself that, you know, that if someone initially you didn't want and they keep pursuing you, you can convince yourself that this is what you want when really it's not. And I've seen this happen so many times, and I'm just tired of it. So I had to speak up. I had to, you know, take a stand. So yeah, ladies, fellas, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like the content. I've got plenty more stuff. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this speaks to you. God bless. Take care. Bye bye.